All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let's take our morning medications. I got to take my blood pressure medicine and my cholesterol medicine because I'm old. I'm getting old. Gotta make sure I take all of that. All right. Rocky's going to make an entrance. Okie dokie. Okay. Can't stay on long because I have a meeting at 8:30 and it's 7:53. But I wanted to come on and I wanted to give you guys my opinion on last night's Pinot Raw Talk Live, Jessica Kent EP2. Um, and it appears that this is only the beginning for Jessica Kent and Burner 420 with Pinot and company. So basically, the video started out with ABG TV. ABG, yeah. Coming on, and he had a bunch of stickers on his face, mimicking Burner 420's face tattoos, which I thought was hilarious. Later on in the video, they realized that Pinot is made aware that it's actually a marshmallow peep that is tattooed on Burner's forehead. And when I tell you guys, he almost fell the fuck out. It was hilarious. When he realized that this grown man has a marshmallow peep tattooed on his forehead, I thought he was going to have a cardiac arrest. Ah! Okay. But anyway, last night they brought Mindy up. And I can't help but think Jessica is punching the air right now. She is pacing her house, punching the air, and kicking dogs. Because if she had just been a good friend, if she had just, even if her and Mindy had a falling out, if she had just let it ride, didn't bring it to the internet, didn't make countless videos about Mindy, didn't try to ruin Mindy's small business, none of this would be even happening. She would still have the whole internet fooled and believing that she is some kind of advocate for recovery and prison reform. If she had just kept her mouth shut and kept it fucking moving. Like, it's so crazy to sit there and watch how the ego will destroy somebody. And that's exactly what's happening to her in real time, is that her ego has totally gotten in the way of her seeing right from wrong. Her ego is prohibiting her from making good choices, you know? She's still continuing on with the victimhood narrative. She's still telling everybody that Mindy slept with Reese and that Mindy showed her nudes. Girl, we ain't seen you naked. None of us have. None of us have. And so the whole, like, people are selling your nude shit, you know that's not true. You know that's not true. You know exactly where those pictures came from. And you know exactly what the pictures look like. Stop lying, dude. Like, it's just like the lies and the lies and the lies, they just keep on coming. But hearing it said all over again, it's like, it's fucked up, you know? I know Mindy knew Jessica was doing fucked up shit right before she went down to Jessica's house, but I don't think she realized that they were doing all the shit they were doing. Like, I believe that she knew that Jessica was getting stuff from jewelry sometimes. I believe that she knew that, you know, Jessica had tried Adderall and she had helped her get a prescription for it. Like, she knew stuff like that. But she didn't realize that Jessica had Jason in her house, basically, you know, selling out of their house, allegedly for, allegedly or whatever. So imagine reaching out to your best friend, a girl who you have been friends with for like 2 or 3 years now. You guys have been flying back and forth to each other's houses. Mindy had been to her house multiple times. Jessica has flown down and stayed at Mindy's house in her apartment. Okay. And you're friends with this girl and you are reaching out to her because you need help. You're struggling. Okay. You want to get better. You need to disconnect from where you're at because you're using and you want to get sober, and you get down there and you walk into a literal trap house. And I can see it now. Like when Mindy told me, when she landed at 8:30 in the morning and Vern the tweaker came and picked her up, like it was just like, it's so fucking sad because none of this would have even happened. But you know what? Thank God it did. Thank God it did because, Jessica might believe because she has money from her social media that makes her powerful. Money is not everything. And it also can't buy happiness. Okay? And we see that with her. Okay? That's why she's constantly getting new men in her life, because she's unhappy and unfulfilled. Okay? That's why she's constantly seeking out attention from males. That's why she's constantly getting different dudes' names tatted on her body. Okay? That's why she's constantly putting herself on this pedestal, acting like she's a gangster and a diamond girl and a fucking thug. It's all there in black and white in her emails between her and Jason. If you guys haven't went over and looked at the J Can't Snark subreddit, like I implore you to go look at that subreddit. But I can't help but think, that Jessica's kicking herself in the ass right now. Imagine if she just would do the right thing. Imagine it. Imagine if she came on her YouTube channel and admitted her wrongdoings. And I'm not talking about half-ass admitting like she always does, okay? Because that's what she does. She half-ass admits so that way she can take partial responsibility, like she tried to do in her 4th video on her docuseries. She tried to act like she was taking some accountability, okay? No, I'm talking about taking full responsibility. I'm talking about coming online and saying, I've been lying to you guys. I was getting fucking high. I was getting high on meth for a little hot minute there. I've been lying to you guys, okay? Instead of getting my medication from a doctor, I was buying it from so-and-so. There's literal transaction proof of her cash apping Mindy money all the time for Adderall. Okay? Like, it's there, bro. It's all in black and white. Imagine if you would have just came on and been honest and said, I fucked up. And I've said this over and over and over again until I'm blue in the face. Like, so many people would probably support her, but because her ego has her blocked and it keeps her blinded. She can't see the error of her ways. That's how Jessica Kent really don't have no kind of sobriety or recovery foundation. Okay? Because she is totally blocked off by her own ego. It keeps her from seeing anything but me, I. Okay? She can't put herself in the position of any other person. Okay? It's only what serves her. Okay? It's only what serves her. I lost a 30,000 follower YouTube channel when I started making content about Jessica Kent. Okay? A channel that took me years to build that I was so proud of. Okay? I'm literally, oh God, she's probably already got the cease and desist typed up, baby. And you know what we say about cease and desist over here? We piss on them. We rip them up on live streams and piss on them. You can't sit there and fucking bulldog people down because they're telling the truth about your fucking lies. You know what I mean? Like, That's just the it's like there's no if, ands, or buts about it anymore. You are caught. You have been doubling down and lying for years. Everybody knows it now. There is proof all over the internet. Your baby's father is talking about it, Reese. Your new husband, Jason, he be talking about it, telling the whole world about your fucking felonious ass, lying ass bullshit. Taking his stories and making story times because you ran out of stories. Because you went to Arkansas Department of Corrections, girl. You didn't go to prison on Rikers Island. Okay? You didn't go to prison at fucking California Department of Corrections. You were in prison in ADC, where I was at prison at. You know what I mean? Like, so you didn't have stories for days to tell about your prison experience because ain't shit going down, okay? Especially when you're pregnant. When you're pregnant, you are in a totally different, like, you're not with the regular population. You have to be like with the people who, at least in my experience at ADC, when you're pregnant, mentally ill, or disabled, you're in a different area. Okay? Arkansas Department of Corrections isn't some fucking like I said, Rikers Island or California CDC. Okay? Especially the women's Newport. It's not like that. And so to sit here and listen to Jessica make these grandiose story times and lies about her experience, and then to sit here and watch her sit there and say, I did 5 years, I did 6 years. Bitch, your time as a minor, a juvenile, does not count towards your prison time. Like, what, dude? Your minor juvenile offenses that you racked up when you were in New York, and even there, y'all, she wasn't in prison. She was on some kind of like PIN's probation. Okay? Like, it's so crazy to me. You didn't do 5 years in Arkansas Department of Corrections. It's all there in black and white from beginning to end, from check in to check out. So just be honest. Just be honest. But you can't be honest. Okay? You can't be honest because you have lied and built your whole empire off of being dishonest. And so now, like I said, she could be honest. Her ego won't let her. Her ego is blocking her from being able to see how much of a benefit it would be if she would be honest. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you 100%, if she came online, it was like, I've been lying the whole time. I fucked up. I wanted to make money. I wanted to be famous. I was scared I wouldn't be able to provide for my kids. I'm telling you guys, okay? But she can never do that. She can never do that. So, last night, Mindy was up there sharing about what happened. And listening to Mindy share about how everything went down, it's so fucked up. But I have to tell y'all this. Jessica is trying to lie. So y'all know we got the text messages. Y'all know I pulled the archives. Okay, because we got the text messages from when Mindy was at her house in another bedroom, texting her, telling her about her withdrawal and how it was going to go. And Jessica says, Jason can get you anything you want. He can get you anything you want. You know what a good friend would have said? A good friend would have said, bitch, I'm getting you Gatorade. I'm getting you some vitamin C. I'm getting you some fucking snacks. We're going to have candy and chocolate and Zuzus and Wham Whams. Okay? We're going to go get you some fucking bedding so you can snuggle up in a big comforter. And we're going to shake it out together. We're going to put some movies on. And we're going to fucking walk back and forth. We're going to pace the bedroom together. I'm going to chain your ass to the bed if I have to. Okay? I'll go get handcuffs, girl. And I'll fucking one leg to the bar of the bed, the other arm. And you'll be down there like this. That's what a good friend would have done. Not said, hey, Jason can get you anything you want. Anything. Okay? So, And you'll have to understand, this is at the peak of Jessica Kent's Diamond Girl gangster era, where she thinks that she's the queen of Chicago because she's with Jason fucking Forrester. Okay? She thinks she's the queen of Chicago right now, the Chi-Town queen. All right? At this time. And you also have to understand, because she's making good money from social media, that is how she manipulates people. That is how she helps people, right? She helps them by giving them money, getting them on with their YouTube channel. What does that do? Then people feel obligated to her. Then they say, "Oh, she helped me build my YouTube channel," right? So when shit starts coming out about her true fucking self, that she's using drugs, that she's a liar, that she's a fucking manipulator, that she goes behind the scenes and gets people's channels fucking deleted, that she gets people's fucking videos taken down, copyright strikes people's videos, which, like, she false strikes these people's videos. Okay? Just Curious Commentary is a great example of that. She got her video struck down by Jessica Kent. Okay? Jessica Kent had Tracy Noel's videos down within fucking less than 24 hours. Literally, the moment it went up, 15 minutes later, the video was taken down for privacy strikes. Okay? This girl works overtime behind the scenes, all right? She is plotting the demise of people over time. Over time. I don't think you guys understand, okay? This is how she operates, okay? And that's why, like, when I see people like Wildflower Tea trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, trying to be kind, I was the same way. I tried to give her the benefit of the doubt as well. And you see what that got me? She tried to ruin my fucking life. She tried to get me fired from my fucking job. She tried to get my fucking whole channel taken down. This one, she tried to get my fucking other shit taken down. She has tried so hard to discredit me because I'm speaking out against her. She has plastered fucking Nicole's a body broker all over the internet when I don't even work for treatment centers. I don't even work for rehabs at all. No, I'm not connected to any rehabs. But I'm a body broker. She had made a whole ass video about it. And then went back and edited the video, because in the video she said, "May the odds be ever in your favor, girl." Remember that, you guys? Remember the original video of her saying, "May the odds be ever in your favor, girl"? And then I went back to watch it, find that part, and she had edited that part out of the video. Made a whole fucking video about body brokering. Not saying my name, but clearly using my description box from my old YouTube channel that had gotten deleted. Okay? Remember all that? This girl is she is a fraud. She is vindictive. She is evil. She doesn't care if she takes food out of your family's mouth, your child's mouth. Ever since I've covered Jessica Kent, I've always told you guys, we don't report her. I don't want her to lose her stream of income, because I don't want her to lose her children to not have, access to food and housing. I'm not that kind of person. I don't want that. Okay. I just want her to be honest. Okay. I just want her to take responsibility for what she's done. There's so much shit that she has done that it's just like, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's unfucking believable, bro. And people sit there and support that. Okay. And are blindly following this girl while she is pulling puppet strings behind the scenes. Okay. If I was Jessica Kent, what would I do at this point? I would make a looking down sad face thumbnail for my YouTube channel, and I would say, "I'm ready to tell the truth." And that's what it would be titled. And I would go onto my channel and I would say, "I've been fucking up. I've been fucking up, and I'm ready to be honest. Yes, I relapsed, not just on alcohol. Yes, I had unsavory people on my family. And yes, I married Jason because I wanted to visit him in prison. And yes, I dirty. She did me dirty as well, but I did her dirty too, and I need to own my part. Okay? I That's what I would do. Anytime I ever get called out for something, just like I did the other day, I had to make a whole separate video to tell you guys. Even though I've said it since fucking the moment I realized I made the mistake, I have made a separate video saying Tracy did not forge that CI document. Okay? Even though the moment I realized I shouldn't have said that and I got played, I retracted my statement. I pulled the videos down and I told you guys, even though it's been months, I still made a separate video to let everybody know and to say it again because it's the right fucking thing to do. I don't ever want to lie to the people who have helped me get to where I've gotten on social media. I might not have 1 million followers, you guys, but I got about 400,000, 330,000 across all platforms. I think I'm doing pretty good for myself. Let's calculate it. Okay? Let's calculate how many people follow me across all platforms. Okay? I don't want to lie to the people who have helped me get to where I've gotten. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. So we have 3,500 here on YouTube. We have 38,000 on one of my TikTok accounts. We have 184,000 on the other TikTok account. We have 62,000 on my Facebook. And we have 15,000 on my Instagram. Okay? So, I need somebody to do the math. Okay? Y'all know I suck at math. 33,500 plus 38,000 plus 184,000 plus 62,000 plus 15,000 plus 3,000 for my other Facebook account. Okay? So that's like almost 300,000, I think, right? Or a little bit over 300,000. Okay, screenshot that and add it up for me, you guys. Because y'all are good at math and I'm not. Okay? But it is so important to me to be honest with people who have got me to where I have gotten. I wouldn't be here today if you guys didn't watch my videos, if you guys didn't share my videos, if you guys didn't follow me, if you didn't support my small business buying my recovery necklaces. I wouldn't be here. 290,000. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we're almost at 300K. Thank you. All right. Here's my issue. As addicts in recovery aren't supposed to addict shame. However, it pisses me off when others claim sobriety when they don't put the work in like the rest of us do to be able. Yeah, and here's the thing. Nobody's shaming. And I really appreciate please don't block anybody, y'all. If they have a different opinion, that's okay. We're not shaming anybody for struggling. Don't get it fucking twisted. Okay? I'm not shaming her for struggling. What I'm saying is, own your shit. Part of recovery is being honest, being responsible, taking accountability, doing the right thing. You have a platform of over 3 million people across all your platforms. You hold a responsibility. Be honest. Be honest. It is so important. Imagine all the people who she could help if she came on and said, you know what, you guys, I fucked up. I fucked up, and I'm going to tell you how I fucked up, where I went wrong, how it started, and what I'm doing differently today. Okay? But that's the thing. This girl wants to hide all that. She wants to be dishonest because it doesn't paint her in a good light if she's honest. Okay? And what she can't see is that that's what makes her human. That's what makes her relatable. That's what makes her connected to her audience. But she can't see that because her ego is blocking her from that. And part of addiction is lying with every breath, and we can see that, and we call it out because we want you to get clean like we are. Absolutely. I feel like JK should have been in some type of program or support group, but she doesn't do the work. Influencers are more worried about people being perceived as perfect than being authentic nowadays. Poopy Pie could not fucking be closer. You are so absolutely 100% on the dot. And you know why? That's what makes you not connected to your audience anymore. And that's what's happened with Jessica Kent. Jessica Kent used to be authentic. She used to be relatable. She used to be a genuine, right? I was watching some of her old videos. I'm talking old videos, first couple of videos she posted. And what a difference, man. What a different human being sitting there in front of me, sharing a story about her past. And like, she was likable. She was like, I was like, wow, you know what? I can relate to the story. You know, it sounds a lot like my story, but I can relate to it, which I always thought was very strange how our stories were very much almost this, like very similar. Because we started our YouTube channels at the exact same time, basically. And we started posting content about the exact same thing. When I tell you guys, I wish my old YouTube channel was here so I could pull my old videos and show you guys the fucking exact story times and how they mirrored each other. Because I used to think, is this bitch taking my fucking stories, dude, and making them her own? Is she taking my life and fucking turning it into a show on her channel? It was wild. It was wild. I'm telling you guys, 100%. Okay? I'll never forget the time I made a video about going to the hole, and then literally 6 days later, she posted a video about going to the hole. And that's when Jessica Kent came onto my radar, and I was looking at her out the side of my neck. I was like, and I subscribed to her. I supported her. Okay? I was subscribed to Jessica Kent before she had 5,000 fucking followers. Okay? I used to fucking watch her shit and support her until she made the video bashing fucking Suboxone and saying, I think it's crazy that doctors put people on Suboxone for long term. That was when her mask slipped and she showed a true part of herself. And I was like, this bitch, That's what made me realize she was full of shit. That was the first inkling that I knew she was full of shit. That was all the way back in 2018, 2019. She wants to say Mindy's a liar, but Mindy's stories has never changed, not once. Jessica has multiple times. Yeah. And just so you guys know, she's trying to say Mindy's a liar. Last night, Mindy texted me in the middle of the night, and she's like, I need all the text messages I sent you from when I was at Jessica's house, because she got a new phone. I was like, I'm on it, Captain. I pulled the archives. Okay. I pulled all the archives. I'm talking about the text messages of her talking about cleaning her piss. I'm talking about the fucking pictures of the fucking drug test. I'm talking about the text messages between her and Reese talking about calming down violent men high on meth. I'm talking about the archives, bitches. The archives. Okay. The archives. Okay. Mindy's story has never changed. It has never changed. And Jessica keeps trying to say Mindy fucked Reese. I'm telling you guys, like, me and Mindy are best fucking friends. Okay? You want to know the deal? Reese can't get it up without fucking medication. Okay? Mindy and him did not have sex. I'm sure he wanted to have sex with Mindy, but his ding-a-ling don't work. Okay? And they weren't on that vibe. But I know for a fact they didn't have sex because he has struggles with that. I know that's TMI, but it's the truth. Okay? He wanted her down there because he wanted to piss Jessica off. Straight up. Mindy was all the way back in fucking her hometown. And fucking homeboy was like, listen, Come down here. I'll get you Botox. He used Mindy. He used Mindy to get back at Jessica. But they did not have sex at all. At all. There's no tape of them doing it. There's no nothing because it doesn't exist. And so that's the only thing she can say is, Mindy fucked my ex and sold my nudes. No, bitch, there's not even nudes of you. Okay? There's not even a picture of you nude. Okay? Like, there's no picture of her nude, y'all. She has on like this leather outfit with a whip. There's no nude picture of her. It's like, you just lying, dude. Just lying to lie. Like, that's all she does. She's a pathological liar, in my opinion. But anyway, I gotta wrap this up because I gotta go to a meeting. But that's why it's so honest. I mean, it's so important to be honest, you guys, because the very people who brought you up to the top can bring you fucking down. And we are literally seeing that happen to Jessica Kent in real time. Okay? The people who built her up to the top, she was one of the main recovery influencers. She don't want to claim recovery because the recovery community smells her bullshit. That's one thing about the recovery in the prison community is you can't bullshit a bunch of bullshitters. You can't manipulate a bunch of fucking first-class manipulators. Okay? And so that's why she doesn't want a connection to the recovery community anymore. And next it'll be the prison community. Next she'll say, I'm not a part of the prison community anymore. Because now the prison community is calling her out. Now the big dogs in the prison community are coming out from underneath the fucking rocks that they were hiding on, motherfuckers. They needed to be doing this shit a long ass fucking time ago. And now they're fucking laying it down. You know, she is getting called out by the very community that used to boost her fucking up. And if y'all really pay attention to the fucking godfathers, the starters of the prison community, they don't fuck with her. They don't fuck with her. Because a lot of people were just like me. And we said, her stories are fucking fake. Those aren't that didn't happen in ADC. No, that bitch is lying. Nobody hung themselves in isolation in ADC, y'all. Like, when I tell you the lies that this girl is telling to make story times up, it is unfucking believable to me, dude. Unbelievable the length that she went to get to where she's at to prop herself up. Like, bro, like I said, just think about how amazingly strong and popular she could have been if she would have been honest, dude. If she would have been honest, you know? That's why people stick with you for years and years, because you are who you are and you own your shit and you're honest. I have no reason to be dishonest. That's why when people talk about exposing me and making baby, you got to take my videos out of context. You got to clip videos of mine and shave them down and put them in to make me look bad. Because I do be laughing my ass off over here and cackling and clutching my pearls, but I'm not ever laughing at somebody's domestic violence. Never fucking happened. Never fucking happened. What I was laughing at was the fact that Jessica Kent, a professional YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers, had her camera recording her and had a panic attack in front of it. And then looked up and goes, oh, the camera's recording? Oh, I didn't even realize it. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You literally do this for a living. When you have a camera, there's a little light that's on. When you have a camera, you have the viewfinder. Like, I have a fucking nice ass Canon fucking camera in there. And there ain't no way that I know that I think it's not recording when I've been making videos for fucking 5 years. That's what I was fucking laughing at. For all you people out there who tried to fucking paint a narrative that I was laughing at somebody's domestic violence after I fucking had to get 10 stitches in my forehead because my old man used to bounce my fucking head off the concrete, y'all got me fucked up. Okay? I don't laugh at people's DV. I don't laugh at people's misfortune either. But I'm not going to fucking sit there and be like, oh, it's not a big deal that you're lying. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, yeah. No. And you can't weaponize people's recovery. Just because I'm in recovery doesn't mean I'm not allowed to have a fucking opinion on your fucking foul ass behavior. Okay? Just because I'm in recovery doesn't mean that I can't call you out. Okay? And that's what she does. She tries to weaponize the fact that we're women. Oh, women not supporting women? Ew, that's hot dog water vibes. No, bitch, you know what's hot dog water vibes? Being a scandalous, vindictive little bitch and going behind the scenes and getting people's fucking channels deleted. That's hot dog water vibes. You know what's hot dog water vibes? Fucking lying, okay, about your whole story online for 5 years. That's weird, okay? So it's like there's so much proof, it's unrefutable proof that this girl's been lying. Anybody that chooses to support her or be blinded and look the other way, they're being willfully ignorant. Willfully ignorant. And the only people who do that are the people who are benefiting from her still. Peep that. Peep that. Okay? The people who are benefiting from her still. Because that's the only way she can keep relationships is by buying them. Peep it. Peep it. Okay? So anyways, I love you guys. I gotta go. It's my time is up here. I have to go to a meeting. But yeah, my reaction, my opinion on Pino's live stream last night. And I will say this, because I'm in recovery. I don't like the saying somebody's Methica. I don't think that's funny. But I understand why he's saying it, because she's fucking dogging him, talking about him sucking a dick on her. Like, she says all kinds of fucking foul ass shit. But nobody's allowed to say anything back to her. Okay? She can sit there and drag people and do little vindictive fucking sleight of hand bullshit. But nobody's allowed to say nothing to her, or else she's a victim. I'm abuse survivor. You can't say anything about me. Women supporting women, you can't say anything about me. Oh, recovery, you're supposed to be in recovery. You can't. That's not how life works, honey. When you're a shitty human being and you get caught in lies and people start calling you out, this is a direct result of your own behavior. Change your behavior and people wouldn't do this. Okay? All right. Love you guys. Bye.